Hey, welcome back, folks. Jayborino here. I'm going to be starting a new custom campaign showcase for StarCraft 1, not StarCraft Remastered, reason being is when there's anything that modifies MPQ files, it is not compatible with the newest versions of StarCraft. So we are going to be playing on 1.16.1. Just a heads up there for anyone who's interested in playing this. This is the Reaver Menace, sent to me by iquare. It sounds like the premise is sort of a joke, based on my hatred of Reavers, and I believe that the premise is, but the story itself is actually one that you can take quite seriously in the sense that it's quite intriguing. Similar to Salvation, where it was based on this idea that Charlie Vane becomes Matt Horner, but the story itself was actually quite well done. Alrighty, let's get right into it. Where are you, Reaver Menace? Intro. Many years later, Kisrath returns to Aridas, only to be caught amidst the new conflict. So Kisrath and Aridas. Aridas is the planet from StarCraft Retribution, where the Argus Stone was found. Kisrath was your Protoss adjutant from the Protoss campaign. And it was really just the three factions fighting over the Argus Stone. The Zerg won. They took the Argus Stone back to Char, and it hatched into some supreme being. I don't know what that... I don't know... Nobody knows what it was, and the assumption was that it was Kerrigan. That's just your little run-through of what StarCraft Retribution was. It was an official add-on for the original StarCraft. Okay. Planet Aridas, 5 years after Amon's fall. Dalam's stronghold on Taladon ruins. Praetor Kisrath requesting landing permission. Last time you stepped on the surface of Aridas, you were adjudicator. I've not come here for some stupid talking. Give me the fucking permission. Jeez, Kisrath. You see, Commander, what the loss of the Kala can do to a Protoss? Very well, Kisrath. Here is your permission. Landing Bay 2 ready. Oh, it's a disruptor! Because this takes place after StarCraft 2. Oh, that's neat. Oh, and a sentry! We got a bunch of new units here. I suspect you have a good reason for pulling me away from my duties. Your vodka can wait, my good Kisrath. There is something you might be interested in. We're conducting a survey of the planet. During the last few years, Aridas was a breeding ground for Kerrigan's swarm, but now the Queen of Blades is gone. We've claimed the planet as our own, and now we can return to our research. Some of us are still curious about the stone. There is a README file for this campaign. There are a lot of new units, so I'm excited to see them and see what they can do. The Argus fucking stone? Why are you interested in it at all? If I'm not mistaken, we lost it because of your stupidity. And Zerg bred some supreme being with its power. There was never an answer on what that supreme being was. Again, the implication was that it was Kerrigan, I suppose. The loss of the Kala has hurt you very badly, friend. Yes, we've lost the stone. But have you heard anything else about that being? No. Some thought it was Kerrigan. Ah, so here's your little Retribution retrospect. It was not. According to our research, shortly after the battle on Char, someone stole the stone from Zargil. The being, whatever it was, never hatched. We've tracked the stone's origin back to Aridas, and we have something that we can show you right now. Let's go to the temple. There's something you might be interested in. See, it's called the Reaver Menace, again, sort of a joke premise, but it seems like a legitimate follow-up to StarCraft Retribution. So, they are gone. What can we do now? What is that sound? I have a bad feeling. Koss, save us. Can we use the sentry? There's Kisrath. I don't know what the fuck this is, but we must inform Aiur about this attack. Storm him! Not enough energy. Okay, well, we do have a Zealot as well. Bring Kisrath to the cybernetics core. Escape Aridas. Kisrath must survive.
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
He's got his own little voice lines. Shockwave upgrade. Doubles the damage from Psystorm. You already have this upgrade research. Okay, so that'll benefit Kisrath. He can regenerate health over time. Awesome. He can use the Terrazine ability. It increases movement and attack speed. Restores 25 energy, but damages for 25 hit points. Zealots are replaced with Aiur Zealots. They cost 125 minerals, but attack very quickly and deal splash damage. Ah, so like the Whirlwind Zealots. That's really neat. I'm curious to see how they look. They're still just as fragile as normal Zealots. I also like the idea that Kisrath with the loss of the Kala, he's just a drug-addicted cynic. He's just really mean to everybody, and he's hooked on terrazine. That's pretty neat. Okay, well, let's go ahead and throw down a save. I did open this map up once just to make sure that it worked, and then I saved right after the cutscene to see what would happen. Everything seems in order, so let's go.
I am honored.
So we have to get to the cybernetics core, and we have a lot of stuff that's uncovered on the map. So all the temples and all the nexuses, it seems like we can see. Is one of these going to be the cyber core? There's the cyber core. There's another temple. Okay, so we have to get to the temple. Can we control these things? No. Okay, well, let's go. Aiur Zealot, we just need you to hang in the back. It seems like our Zealots are actually going to be very, very strong. I'm very curious to know why we can... Oh, here's a nexus that we couldn't see. Can we... Why is there a beacon? Are we inside the nexus? Is that the implication? Praetor, we don't know what is happening. The Zerg are just spawning inside Protoss bodies. Can you help us? I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know what this madness is, but I'm inclined to report this to Aiur. Our communications are down. We have to get to the cybernetics core in order to contact Aiur. New unit Protoss Disruptor! You can build disruptors in the robotics facility. They can attack only ground targets. Disruptors' missiles fly very slowly. Well, I just caught the end of it there. These Zerg are from Zagara's broods. How did they end up on Aridas? There it is. Well, we just saw it wipe out a huge amount of stuff. It basically seems like a Reaver. Unknown weapon warning. Aridas' surface is being affected by a disturbance of unknown power and origin. When you hear a specific noise, you have only 11 seconds to hide inside a large structure. A nexus or temple, that's why they're revealed. Okay. Bring a unit to a beacon near such a structure to put it inside. When your sound stops, the disturbance will hit the surface. Units left outside are subjected to the disturbance and will die and spawn hostile Zerglings, which is what we saw earlier. Okay. Robotics units are invulnerable to the disturbance, so our disruptor. Maybe the Dragoon, I'm not sure. And then save often. Okay, well, let's throw down a save now. Okay, we've got Kisrath hotkeyed. And I guess let's go.
Victory.
I don't think this is the way we want to go, to be honest. It doesn't look like it. I think we're going to have to go across this bridge. There's a temple right across the bridge in case we need to run away. Okay, let's just go inside and see how this works. I mean, we know how it works. We're already inside. That was 13 seconds, not 11, so that is nice. We have a little bit of time. All right, let's head back out. It says that after the sound stops is when it technically hits, so we have to be careful that we don't accidentally exit too early. Okay, there's the disruptor shot. That's cool. So the assumption, I think my assumption is that it can be dodged. That's really neat. Okay. Oh, hey, okay, so we have control of the shield battery, which is nice. So I kind of want to just wait and see how long in between the disruption is. Oh, let's see it happen. Let's see it. Okay. See, it goes really slow, so you would have an opportunity to dodge it, which is nice. Okay, run away. Get inside, get inside. Okay, Disruptor, you can stay outside. Okay, well that sucks. You know what, I will reload. Again, we were sort of getting our bearings. I was using the Disruptor to see how they worked, and we got control of 2 more Dragoons. The Dragoons seem to be different. I was trying to catch what they were really doing there. I didn't really see.
It is imperative.
Okay. Just storm right there. Should have bumped up that game speed again, too. All right, back up, buddies. Let's go and grab those 2 Dragoons away. Okay, never mind. Let's just hop on inside. Okay, I didn't accidentally take control of those Dragoons beforehand either.
It is imperative.
Okay, let's leave. What? See, okay, that's what I was thinking, is you have to give it a little bit more time after the sound to make sure that you don't get hit by the... Because it did specifically say after the sound is over is when the wave hits. So that's no problem. Let's head on across.
Victory.
Let's get him in there. Aiur Zealots with the splash damage. That's a really neat thing. Okay, cool. Let's just clear this stuff out. Good, good, good. Let's just go inside. Please? Okay, yeah, the pathing. Okay, and it said don't save during the sound. Let's wait.
I am
Now go. Not dead.
It is imperative that we seize this
Storm right there. Back up. Zealots. Disruptor saves the day. Okay, let's head back out and then save. We'll recharge our shields and then save. So let's do this. That's nice. And then save. And then let's go and grab those 2 Dragoons. Yeah, the Dragoons look like they shoot almost like Interceptors do. Ion discharge. Yeah, so they're just like upgraded Dragoons. That's really interesting. Okay, why don't you come back here and get recharged? I want to try to keep all these units alive if possible. Good work. And where's the next closest place that we can duck into? It happens frequently, but not super frequently. 10 seconds. I might not make this. I might have to reload. 2, 1. Nope. Okay. Well, now we know. We just reloaded once we got out of here. So let's head on over here. We'll clear out the Mutalisks. It happens frequently, but not so frequently to be super annoying. You just have to be very tactical and not necessarily wait. So like I recharge this guy's shields. Let's just go instead and try to get over to the next area. Let's head down here because I can see it on the mini-map where there's one there where we haven't been. Okay, so let's duck inside here. There you go, good job. And you don't want to spam click the beacon because then the units inside the Nexus will cause problems. There's a probe here, that's interesting. All right, let's hop on out. Okay.
It is imperative that we seize
Is there something still in here? Yeah, I was going to say there's a probe in here too, that's interesting.
I am honored. Taladon.
Okay, when we're accidentally diving back in. There we go.
I am honored.
It's a very interesting mechanic. Kisrath, here's a teleporter pad, but its power is down. We're right by a Nexus, too. I want to clear out the enemy units around the Nexuses so that we can dive in when we need. The bridge has been destroyed. We have to find another path to the core. Okay, so I guess presumably this is where a bridge would have been. So I would assume that the other path we have to take involves the teleporter pad. Okay, let's dive in here. I keep looking over here. It's a shield battery. You don't have to worry about that.
This will be your
Let's leave. I'm making sure to give myself time after you hear the sound. That's very Legacy of the Confed. I don't know why there's a probe here too. We can take him out at least. Okay, let's save. How do we power up the teleporter pad? Let's just follow the coast and see if we can find where we need to go while also staying close by to a place to go back inside. So let's just, again, clear out as much as we can so that we know that we can move. I wanted to check to see if there would be splash damage from our own disruptor. Because we had just saved. Yeah, okay, there's no friendly fire. Let's head on down here, just in anticipation of this happening. I like how Kisrath's speed is, he's pretty quick. I haven't used Terrazine at all. I like the noise that he makes, and you can make him move a lot faster if necessary. I assume this doesn't affect probes? No, it does not. Okay, good. Let's duck back inside. Okay, I feel like we've got this down. It really is very interesting, that is for sure. I like it a lot. This area of the map is uncovered, so let's go over here. Storm, you guys back up. That was pretty darn good. Power crystals can be carried by probes. The crystals can be used to power up various devices. Probes can be found inside of a Nexus. Do we need to bring all of these? Because we've only found one probe, I believe. I want to come back over here, recharge my shields, and then we will grab one of these with a probe and head it over, bring it back to, I assume we have to bring it to that side disruptor building? Wasn't that down here? Okay, get inside, please. We can always, I assume, find more probes inside different Nexuses. We are safe. You know what? Let's just leave him in here. We don't have to take him out of here. We can make multiple trips too, or maybe we just have to do one at a time. But let's just take this first set, and make sure that it works as we expect it to. You know what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and hop through here. Probe here. Everybody else, let's move on over to where we can duck into another building. Over here. Did that turn it on? No, it did not. Okay, but let's try to get into position here. I don't want to save right now because we might be too far away. No, we seem fine. Okay, you know what? Just go inside the Nexus just in case. Okay, we're in. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe we have to bring this straight to the pad? Or maybe we have to destroy the probe so that it gets dropped on top of it? I don't think that would be the case, but let's just bring it to the pad. The power is restored. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad. Where's the next closest place that we can go? Because now I've taken some time. I want to make sure that there's a building we can duck into. Right over here is good. Okay, so let's try to make a run for it. Let's save, and then try to make a run for it.
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
This is really cool. It's an interesting mechanic. It's a nice little twist. Again, and it's reminiscent of those really old-style StarCraft 1 custom campaigns with the sound effects and such. Okay, let's go this way. Don't go back through the teleporter like you just did.
Addon be with you, Executor.
Okay, get inside.
Your fiercest battle yet.
It's just the probe, that's fine. Okay, and then the disruptor can survive outside. Good, good, good. We're in really good shape then. And
This will be your
leave?
battle yet.
Oh crap, you see that? It's already started. Oh, I see. So there's creep. Okay, let's save.
Addon be with you, Executor.
The creep. It's on Aridas. Back up, buddies.
I am honored.
Ah, there's some drones too. So they said that these are Zagara Zerg. That's interesting. I have no idea what or why. Okay, you guys come on down. I'll keep this probe with me, because why not? Okay, let's back up a little bit. These Aiur Zealots, you can tell they attack really, really fast. Let's move up, because there's a place that we can duck into. I'm just playing it really, really safe. Taking this map in as much as possible. It looks like there's some enemy units here. Aren't we right by the cyber core? I thought it was right here.
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
Just hop inside. I thought it was right down here. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's good. And leave? Okay. Oh, there's a lair and stuff here too. There's all sorts of stuff. Okay, good. We got rid of him. Let's save and then go to the cyber core. Shit, it's damaged. I only hope we can contact Aiur. Checks the circuitry. It seems good. Very well, my friend. And please, try to talk like a Protoss. I know how to talk. After all, before Artanis defiled the memory of our people, I was adjudicator for many years. Beep, beep, borp. Kisrath calling Aiur communication array. Kisrath calling. Zrath, we do not understand. Aridas is under attack by the Zerg. It seems the entire Protoss colony has been destroyed. We are the last survivors. Can you repeat the last? Hopefully that doesn't come through my microphone awfully. Screw that. They're not going to help us. We'll evacuate from Aridas on our own. Okay, Disruptor. Bring it up, buddy. We'll bring the probe too. I like how the teleporter pad has been redirected to Aridas starport. Okay, well, shit. Let's just go back then. I like how Kisrath's vernacular is actually a part of his story. You notice that? The last disturbance was quite a long time ago. I think it's stopped. For now. Okay, good. We can take a breath. Let's go ahead and save. So that trigger sequence is probably off now. Find your scout in the Aridas starport, sure. But yeah, the fact that he talks like a Terran, basically, and it's this idea that he's, you know, the Protoss are more independent now, so maybe that, you know, it changes a lot of their behavior and attitudes because they're more independent. I think that's neat. Again, the premise, because it's called Reaver Menace, sounds like it could be a joke, and I want to look back to Salvation, too. It was like a channel meme. Charlie Vane, he's a cool guy from Insurrection, and he becomes Matt Horner, so we can, you know, he can stay in our hearts. How long have you been doing that? Doing what? I mean, Terrazine. Go on. Talk about how terrible it is. Talk about the evil Terrazine addict Kisrath. Talk about it to everyone. I have been through a nightmare of losing my judicator position, a nightmare of the Kala's loss, the clarity, the rapture. They are gone. Scars of the Kala's loss hurt us all, but we do not take the Terrazine poison like some Tal'Darim fanatic. Fuck off, Alendar. Your will, Praetor. Again, it's like a really neat, well-told story, in my opinion. I think that's great. Yeah, let's just go. Let's go and throw down a storm in the back. Actually, wait, where is Kisrath? Oh, he's way back there. Okay, let's just wait until Kisrath makes his way over here. He never made it through the teleporter. That's my bad. That's fine. You guys can keep moving forward. Let's just hope we don't get ambushed here. Nope, we're fine. It is a mission 1 after all. I did have some trouble with iquare's last campaign, which was Raider's Roll. I think if I replayed it now, I would enjoy it so much more. But I just wasn't playing well, admittedly. I just was not playing very well, and then I just thought the maps were too hard. But in reality, I think I will in my own time go back and replay them, or maybe I'll stream it because I would love to give them another shot when I'm not, or when I go in with like a fresh mindset, I should say. All right, we're back at the starport. Yeah, we'll bring the probe with us too. Try to get all the Protoss survivors out. I'm kind of nervous we're going to make it to the end and there's going to be a disturbance and we'll have nowhere to duck into. What the hell? Where's my scout? Where are all the scouts? Praetor, I have found your scout. What is left of it? No, my scout! Are there any other ships? Nothing on Aridas. Nothing in orbit. Wait. Starboard sensors are detecting a Terran vessel decloaking in low orbit. Wraith? I didn't know the Dominion still uses Wraiths. No, something bigger. What? Terran Marauder? Alendar, no! Not so fast, Kisrath, not so fast. I need you alive. Wait. Many days later in Aiur's Twilight Council. But one thing is certain, the threat is great. One of our greatest Daylom garrisons has been completely slaughtered. The Praetor has disappeared. We have to act, and act now. We will send the Armada. They will reclaim Aridas and destroy the Zerg. It is not just the Zerg. The garrison was destroyed by an unknown weapon. No Protoss is safe on Aridas while it is still there. Whatever it is. Don't forget about us purifiers. We can take care of the situation. No one knows how this weapon can affect your warriors, unless... Yes, the robots. We built many robotic facilities on Aridas over the last 3 years. As you know, the primary Reaver construction center was located here. Okay. But we have to send someone to Aridas to take control of the robotic units. Yes, this is a problem, Vorazun. This is a problem. All right. This is cool. I like this a lot. Again, the Reaver Menace obviously is going to lead to some like Reaver faction or something of the sorts. But again, the way this is baked into a follow-up from Retribution, which might as well have been a joke campaign, you know, and Kisrath and his attitude changing. I just want to commend iquare. You take these disparate lore ideas and you put them together into what makes what seems like it's going to be a really, really cool story. And you did it with Salvation and you did it with Raider's Roll too. So well done. I'm excited to see where this takes us. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.